Yo, chat, what's up? Are we officially live? That's what I'm checking. All right, we're live. I think. Hopefully. Yeah, we're live. All right, boys, we're gonna be joining the game for BLML. We got Cavs and Mavs. Hopefully this one's fun. I'm expecting a pretty big blowout this time. I am not expecting at all a good game. Most of the analysts predicted a Cavs like domination or a Mavs domination over the Cavs. 155-24 was projected by Blue. If you don't know and you don't know the BLML, just comment under the video. Comment. There will be highlights of this game. Hopefully, if it's a good one and it doesn't get forfeit lost. But 3 of the former games ended up ending in a forfeit loss. There was a really good game between the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and OKC ended up getting the forfeit win because they were winning and then they ended up starting to lose and slip, but that's because the Lakers were hacking and cheating, and obviously that didn't end too well. But Dallas is projected to be the #1 team in the league, or at least #2 minimum. So we're looking forward to this one. We're hoping this one's a good one. We're hoping we have a good game. And I can't wait to watch some good basketball. So while we're waiting, if anybody has any questions about the league, just let me know. And I can invite you to the league. You can join. You can play in these games, or you can just be somebody who sits and watches. Because, that's also super awesome. So that's something we can do. So right now we're just waiting for everybody to show up. So this is the boring part of the stream, if anybody is wondering. This is when literally nothing happens. So I personally can't wait for this matchup. I'm hoping to see at least a lot of good scores. There's supposed to be some top plays. There's a bunch of anticipated new players. There's not a dominant league like dominated by one team like it was last year. So I'm really hoping that this game goes well. So any background information for the league. It's a 4v4 league. There are, I believe, like 12 or something teams this season. Each team gets up to, I believe, 15 players. You can sub in and whatnot, but this is a great game. Great teams, a bunch of good players. We have main global leaderboard players. The only thing about this league is that sometimes the efficiency is a little weird. So, like, these 2 players, we don't know if they're ulting. And that's a big thing. Because as you can see here, nothing. something people have to watch out for. Is these people Subi, so yeah. Later tonight at 9 o'clock, there will be a game between the Celtics and Warriors and Clippers and Grizzlies, I believe. I'm going to be streaming the Grizzlies versus Clippers game, or not the Grizzlies Clippers. I'm going to be streaming the Boston game because I heard that it was a much better anticipated game, and I believe it. I believe that that's going to be a great anticipated game this year. The main players, all 60K, 50K points. Absolutely amazing players here, and I'm really looking forward to what these teams have to offer as a matchup. Um, so if anybody does want to join, just comment. I'll send you the link to Discord. I'll get as many people in there as possible. So hopefully this game can start up and everybody can join in a little bit faster. Because if not, this would be the fourth game straight where it's a semi-failure at least. And wouldn't be very fun. If you want to know the server, it's YTMP49. That is the code for everything. So I guess everybody's leaving, and we're joining back in. But hopefully these people aren't alts. If you see me typing to other people, it's because I'm just handling alting, because alting is a big problem. A lot of people can hack. They don't want to get their main account banned. Those things can end poorly, so. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's get this game set up. Everything should be all set. I'm looking forward to this game. Hope all of you guys are looking forward to this game. Anticipated matchup. What I'm really not hoping for more alting and not have to go with a forfeit loss. Everything like that would be absolutely tragic. All right, we have hella people in the server. is quite interesting. In fact, teams are being set up. I don't know everybody who's in here, actually. I don't know a lot of these Dallas players. So many people for real. We are, I believe, just waiting for Cleveland 2 more. All right, looking at it. Go action camera. It's going to be Zane, who's going to reset in the back corner. A little weird. Yoshida's going to pass the ball into Zane. Zane's going to move it up the court. Passes back to Yoshida. Cleveland just missed a 3. 2 TMO dunks, misses it. Cleveland gets the rebound. They pass it out. They get it back out. Another 3, and they take a 6-0 lead. Yoshida gets the ball. For 3, bang. Cleveland jump steal by Dallas. They get the ball back up the court to tie this game up. Bang. Banks a 3 from 3-point line. Cleveland up the court. Passes a risky pass, intercepted by Zane. He's going to pass it back up the court. Trying to do some work on an ISO, 15%, and he bangs it in. An amazing play for Dallas. Almost a jump steal. Some risky passes by Cleveland. As they now get it in the corner. He takes a shot. Just green. Cleveland now playing tight. Dallas passes it up. Zane up the court. Getting the ball, doing some work, passes it out to Doge. Gets the post and greens the ball. Perfect play for Dallas. 12-8 Dallas. Cleveland trying to do some ISO work. Gets the post. Greens at 0. Cleveland now still keeping it a tight game. Intercepted by Dallas, as I just say it. Maybe an announcer's jinx here. Gets the post and a dunk. Dallas 17. Cleveland going to make a deeper pass this time. Again, behind half court. Trying to go into some work. Gets the post and onto the corner. Zane letting up a little bit on defense. Hoping they can counter that. Doge gets the ball, gets the post. He's going to have some space. He passes it out to Zane, who has an open 3. Flash. An immediate comeback. After letting up the 3 points, he gets 3 points of his own. Gets the steal, smacks the ball out. It's stolen by Doge. Gets a perfect screen, and he's going to crab and get a good shot. He misses it. Wide open, too. Unlucky play. Zane going to have to play some tight defense. Going to have to avoid the post. He's going to let up a 2 here. Zane passes it out. Upfield. Intercepted by Cleveland. Zane making some mistakes here early. Cleveland jump steals. He can bring it up the court. Pass it to Doge. He doesn't. He does very late. Greens the shot. And now a 7-point lead for Dallas. Yoshida on defense this time. These teams love to play a zone coverage. A busted zone, and Cleveland gets an open 2. Out to Yoshida. Runs up the court. He's going to pass it all the way to Doge. Down. Can he work some magic in the top corner? Gets some space, and he's going to green it for a Dallas 2. Quick pass to Cleveland. Passes it down the court. Zane. He's gotten beat. And it's a block by Doge. You rarely see blocks nowadays. It's very hard. Players are better at ISO. He's going to pass it out. Yoshida wide open in top corner. And he's got it. That wing in a very, very effective spot for an open 3. A jump steal, an immediate shot for 3. Dallas now taking a 2-possession lead. Cleveland passes it out. Going to try to bring it up the court. 2 Dallas defenders now. Passes to the open man. Passes it up. Jump stolen again. He has an open man. He does. He's going to take it to the corner. He wants the contention. Splash the 3 easy. 16-point lead here for Dallas. A mistake. Critical mistake. Passing it. Didn't get the inbound. And wide open in the corner. He's going to get it. Splash. Now they take more than a double their score lead. 19-point lead for Dallas. It was close. It was now I believe Dallas on a 10-point run or something. Cleveland trying to drain this clock out. He gets an open shot. He doesn't. Ball is stolen. Passes up the court. 5 seconds remaining to end the quarter. A green from the top. 40-18 is the score as they inbound in the end of the quarter. Second quarter. Dallas instantly getting an open three. An immediate jump steal, kicks it out. Bang, another three. Cleveland completely falling apart here. Pass it up the court. Trying to do some work. Gets one little post. Not much going for Cleveland. Almost another jump steal. Risky pass. He's going to get it open in the corner. He reads it with a good closeout, too. If that wasn't a perfect, it for surely was going to be missed. Zane now bringing it up the court. He's going to get a wide open key. He splashes it in. Gonna have to take it back to half court. They get it, almost another jump steal. He gets an open shot. Cleveland officially gets past their projected score of 22. Finally in the second quarter, but 24. Another open shot, a busted defense. Don't know if Cleveland was playing the right zone there. Almost another jump steal. Risky passes by Cleveland early. Another almost jump steal. He had a wide open two, but he decides to go for the three. He doesn't get it. The defender was right there. Gets a contested look, but he gets it. Splashes it. 19-point game here. Dallas up the court to Doge. Miscuing on the steal, and he takes advantage. As now almost 50 points here. Cleveland. They get a good post. Close out. He misses. Rebound by Yoshida. Passes it all the way up the court and wide open. He's going to get anything he wants here. Playing with Cleveland here as Dallas now moves up past 50 points. 25-point game. A good screen by Cleveland. Can he crab? No, there's a man on the outside. 95%. A horrible shot selection. Cleveland gets the rebound anyway. Trying to do some post work. Yoshida with great defense, wide open. Cleveland just yapping over here, not paying attention to the game. 43%, another terrible shot, throws up a grenade. Cleveland, another rebound. Gets open. Zane has let up points in the corner twice already. He gets the post, 64%. Closeout shot, horrible. This time Dallas gets the rebound, passes it all the way up the court and wide open for a corner three. Splash. Dallas now, 55. Cleveland this time, he's going to pass to Smooth. Switches to his left hand, almost jump stealed again. This time he has another three, 13%. They finally hit it to end their drought, 55-30. But Dallas calling a timeout. I don't know if those points are going to be deducted. Let's see what the refs call. Looking at this, I have no idea what's going on for Dallas. It looks like three alts are in here. A couple spectators, but some subs being made. A great game by Dallas so far. I'm out for a while. Couple of players now. Still waiting for a time in. People begging to be loans, begging everything. But so far, great plays for each team. If I had to guess, I would have said Dallas would probably be up at halftime. I would have said Dallas probably 70 to 30, 70 to 32. Cleveland really has not played very well on defense at all. So they only had one stop, or they had two stops, I believe, an intercept, one steal by we actually look at the match stats. This is everybody on Dallas, and I believe there's one player on Cleveland who has a steal. Doge really showing out. He had that one missed shot, which isn't too good. To Tomu, he had the missed dunk, which is affecting his shots, but he's been great scoring wise at least. Inky doing the most for the Cavs. But overall, 7 assists for Doge. He's probably going to get MVP or best offensive player and best defensive player, best teammate, something like that. But Tomu is dominating the scoring. Cleveland, I believe now, is actually struggling to find players. They're struggling to find a player. Still waiting for a time in. Struggling. I believe this is going to turn into a 3v3. Zane gets subbed out. Doge gets subbed out. Doge having a great game so far. I don't know why he's subbed out. Finally, we get back into action. Cleveland now resorted to a 3v3. They pass it up the court. This time, messing up in the corner. Trying to get to work. No posts so far working. They get an open look. A miscue on the defense. Zone for 3v3 is pretty bad. But Cleveland, I don't know if they have another player that they can use. Another TO called. They're getting a sub. Trying to find a loan, so 58-33 is your score. 2:03 left in the first half. Saying time in, action camera. We got Doge with the core running up the court. He gets the post, greens the shot. 61-33 now. Almost a 30-point lead. They could just get a stop on defense. They'll now be winning again by double their score. A bad steal attempt. Couple good posts. He gets open. A missed block. Almost a jump steal. He's going to get open again. Missed block again. A green for Cleveland. As they shorten the deficit to 25. Another timeout. Looking for some subs. Couple hosting issues. Really unfortunate for Dallas. Cleveland basically quitting halfway through. Cleveland asking to take the forfeit loss. Still game to be played. Doge in a 3v3. This time he's going to take an open shot. He greens it. Cleveland takes it up the court. Still some miscommunication with the franchise owner of Cleveland. They said forfeit loss, but Dallas still playing. They get the ball up the court to Doge. He's gonna splash a 21. He gets it. 67-39 here. Cleveland gets it in front of the half. Gonna get a couple posts. Good dodges by Doge, but he's gonna let up an open 3. They now have 42. Miss steal. Doge gets the post. Greens it. Now 70-42. 28-point lead here. This time Dallas gets the steal. Lays it up. 72-42. 30-point game. They pass it down the court. Late on the jump steal. Cleveland now trying to get it. Another steal for Doge. Now has 8 on the game. A steal by Cleveland. They get it. He's going to take it to 21. He gets it. Great shot. Doge with the step back. Doesn't get it. 55%. Gets his own rebound. Gets a good post. 2v2 wide open in the corner. Shoots it. Bang. Barely any time left in this second quarter, and that's the game here. That was with a forfeit win. I guess they finally just ended it. That's GG's. They're saying they're ending unlucky Dallas. Interesting turnout. That's going to be it. Hope you